Hello everybody, my name is TheJustReaper and welcome back to another Minecraft Cold War tank tutorial. Today we are doing a requested vehicle, the AMX 50 Foch. Now I'm just going to say this is a quick tutorial I was able to put out because I haven't had a whole lot of time to put any tutorials out, so this is really just to try to start making up for where I've missed. I haven't uploaded in a while, so I'm back here with the Foch. Figured I'd give you a good tank as well. So here's the Foch. Turned out rather well, especially the end of the gun. I really like how the end of the gun turned out. But there's one downside about the tank design I came up with here specifically. There is no interior. Again, like I said, this was a very quickly produced tank. I couldn't fit a whole lot into it. Plus, I couldn't get a very well put out interior for it while I was trying to do it. Sorry that it took so long. I also tried something new. I tried Nether brick as the tracks this time for the French. I think it looks good on a French tank specifically. It's a good kind of color contrast to the light blue. I'm not going to do this on every vehicle because I think it looks, for now at least, I think it just only looks good on the French. But I'm going to leave it at that. So yeah, I couldn't really find much info on this thing at all, as you can see. So origin was in France. Class was a tank destroyer. Produced all the way through, height there on the bottom. Could not find really any info at all. It had a crew of 4, and there's its main armament: 155mm AC SA-58, and speed unknown to me. I couldn't find any info, and I don't want to take any info from wargaming or anything like that, because I'm not sure how accurate their info is as far as like how fast the tanks are, how heavy, anything like that. I'm not really going to take any of their info because I don't necessarily think it's all accurate. But beside that, I think the tank turned out well, so I hope you all enjoy it. So without any, further speaking, let's just get right to the tutorial itself. Alright, so to start off with layer 1, we're going to want to have a stone slab, cobblestone slab, stone button, nether brick slab, nether brick stair, light blue hardened clay. Now this is just going to be rather simple. I also just placed down the stair just to make it a little bit easier. So this is going to be where the left of the tank is. So make sure, like, if you're looking from the tank itself forward. So this is going to be the left of the tank. So make sure you figure this out where you want everything to be positioned. So now that you have this block placed here, you have the first stair with the rear facing the front of the tank. Place another one to the side of it. Then skip a space of 3 to the right and do another 2. Once you've done that, on the front of the stairs, do a top slab of nether brick on either side, just like this. Just give that relative shape there. Then we're going to take our light blue hardened clay, and we're going to do kind of a checker of light blue clay here to kind of make the wheels. You're going to want to have 4 on the inner part of the wheels, and then 5 on the outside. And you're going to mirror that onto the other side, but reverse it so that it is all kind of symmetrical with each other on either side of the tank. Now once you've done this, we're just going to take our nether brick slab and just going to fill up all these little gaps in between the blocks, just to kind of finish off the bottom part of the tracks a little bit. Now we've done this, we'll just take our stone button and we'll just put a stone button on the outside of all of these wheels, on the outside of the tracks, that is, like this. Once you've done that, once you've made it to the very rear of the tank, we're going to come back, we're going to come back 2 rows of 2 nether brick bottom slabs like this. Then behind those rows, we're going to do 2 top slabs of nether brick like this to kind of start curling it upward. And we're going to take our nether brick stair and we're going to do, wait, what am I doing? Nope, stop. I don't want to do that. It's going to be crossing into the next layer, so we don't want to do that. We're going to take our cobblestone slabs, rather, and we're going to do 3 across right here, right before the track incline. We're going to bring stone slabs all the way forward to, I think about here, I think. Alright, we'll bring them forward 1 more like this, and then put a row of cobblestone top slabs right in between it. Yeah, that looks about right. So now that we've done that, we're essentially done with layer 1, so just kind of get a bit of a look here at what you're supposed to have right before we move on. And now that we're done with layer 1, let's move on to layer 2. So moving on to layer 2, we're just going to grab some oak wood logs, and we're going to take them and we're going to do 2 sideways logs right here, and then 2 sideways logs right here on top of the tracks to kind of make the front drive wheels of the tank. And then on the front of those logs, we're going to do 2 upright nether brick stairs on either side, like this, to kind of show the tracks are starting to curve. if I look over here, I'm going to wands. It's kind of hard to see in there. Alright, we're going to take our nether brick slabs, and we're going to do 2 top slabs here, 2 there. Oh, okay. Excuse me, we actually want to run it all the way back. Alright, so then we'll just run it all the way back till we hit about the rear of the tank, where the next wheel will be. Above here, yeah. So you can see where it has to end. So we're just going to wrap the tracks all around. If you guys can make up an interior for this thing, that'd be nice. I'd like to see it with an interior. But I didn't have the time, nor the ability to actually find. Well, not that I didn't have the ability, I really couldn't find an accurate layout of the inside of the tank, and it was a very odd layout for me to fit, especially trying to fit the crew members to sit in the top the top cupolas of the tank. So once you made to the very back here are the tracks, you're going to do 2 more sideways logs on either side like this to make the rear drive wheels. And then we're going to take our nether brick stairs, and we're going to do 2 here and 2 here, curving the rear of the tracks back to the front. Now, for the fun part, we're going to come over here, we're going to grab our wooden trapdoors, and we're going to run from the very back here all the way to right before the tracks start to incline at the front, and then do 1 at the very front of the tracks. We're going to close all of them like this. Come to the front of the tracks, we're going to do it like there. We're going to do it like this at the front, close them. Same goes for the other side. Close these, remove that. That's not supposed to be there. Do them there. Run them all the way to the back, close them all. Next, we're going to grab some, oh wait, I already have them on me, never mind. Blank signs, and put 2 blank signs here, 2 blank signs here, and that'll kind of finish off the side detailing of the layer. Excuse me. Next, we're going to grab some cobblestone stairs, and right here at the back, we're going to do an upside down stair here, and here with another brick upside down stair right in the middle of them. We're going to take our light blue hardened clay, and we can kind of fill it all the way up till about on top of the cobblestone slabs at the front, so just kind of fill up the whole tank. Punch out what you need when you're making your own interior anyway, that is, if you make one. And then we're going to put 3 bottom slabs of cobblestone right here at the front. And I think, actually, alright, well then we'll break these and we'll just do 3 top slabs of cobblestone right there in between the drive wheels, and they'll kind of start making more of the front of the tank. And now we're essentially done with layer 2. So it's a very simple layer, it is, so kind of get the idea of what you need, and then we'll move on to layer 3. So moving on to layer 3, we're going to take our wooden trapdoor, and on the front of the tracks here, we're going to do 2 here, 2 here. We're going to take our nether brick stairs, going to do 1 here, 1 here with the rears facing the front of the tank. Grab our daylight sensor, put 1 here and 1 here, and then flick them once so they turn blue to kind of keep a little bit of color consistency of the tank. We're going to take our, goodness, this is difficult. Take our cobblestone slabs, do 2 here, 2 here. Put a cobblestone stair right here and 1 right here with the backs facing each other. We're going to put a light blue hardened clay in the middle of those. We're going to put a cobblestone stair here and here, and then we're going to curve them toward the back like this, and then we can kind of fill up this whole section right here with the hardened clay. And then we can come forward 1 more hardened clay off the front like this, and then we'll come over here, we're going to snatch our cobblestone wall, our spruce wood, and our wither skeleton skull. We're going to come forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. No, 7, 8 blocks. I think, yeah, 8 blocks. And at the end, put a spruce wood log like this, with a wither skeleton skull on either side of it, a button on the end of it, and then we're going to take our signs, and we're going to do 3 blank signs from the front muzzle brake back on either side of the gun barrel. There. Continue by taking our light blue hardened clay, we're going to run it all the way back like this, and like this, and then I think we can just fill up the whole inside of the tank at this point. At this point, the layers are just going to get very simple because the Foch is a simple shaped tank. It's essentially just a moving box with a gun. And mind you, a very powerful gun. We're going to take our cobblestone stairs, we're going to do an upside down stair here and here with the backs facing outwards, the tanks on either side. We're going to do a top slab of cobblestone inward, both of them, with 3 light blue hardened clay in between. We're going to grab some cobblestone wall and we're going to do one here and one here off the back. That'll make our exhaust ports. Grab our nether brick fence. Okay, it is on both sides. I'm going to do 3 here and 3 here. And I think we are essentially done with layer 3. As it would appear we are. So now that we're done with layer 3, let's move on to layer 4, which is basically our final layer. So moving on to layer 4, we're going to grab our daylight sensors yet again, do 3 here, 3 here. We're going to change these all to blue. Do a daylight sensor here and here, but don't change the color of those. Skip a space forward and do another one, but don't change the color of these ones either. Put a cobblestone slab in between the non-colored ones. Take our nether brick slabs and do a row of 5 on the back. We're going to need dark oak wood. Gee, is it dark oak wood? I think it is. Yes, dark oak wood slabs. We're going to do a 3x3 square of them right here. We're going to take our nether brick slabs. We're going to come forward from this. 1, 2, 3, 4 as it seems. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 here. 2 here. And then wrap them like this around the front. Go forward in here and here. Go forward 1, 2, 3. Bring them like this. Go back like that. Put cobblestone slabs here. Take our oak wood logs and do 3 sideways right there. We're actually going to take our nether brick stair. We're going to just break this slab right here and place this stair like that, so there's a little nudge coming off the top. We're going to take our daylight sensors, do 3 here, color them, 3 here and color them. Next, we're going to take our light blue hardened clay, come forward 2 like that, right there. And let's see what we have to do. Okay, actually don't, it has to come off like from the front of these daylight sensors, that's how it has to be. Then we're going to put a cobblestone slab, top slab off the other side of it. Another brick slab coming forward 2 like this with our daylight sensors, 1 here, here, and here. Color them like that. Put another brick stair here and here with another brick block right in the center of that. We're going to go grab some end rods. It looks better if you have your particles turned off, by the way, so that you're not seeing them constantly sparkle. And you can make them look like, machine gun barrels. So now that we're done with that, I think we're actually approaching the final bit here. I think all we have to do now is just grab the iron bars, head over to here, and where this nudge is, go up 1, 2, 3. And we are done with the AMX 50 Foch. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll make good use of the design. I'd like to address this real quick. If you're ever going to use any of my builds, make sure you leave credit where credit is due, because as any other Minecraft tutorialist would tell you, make sure you leave it where it is due, because never take credit for someone else's design. Don't be afraid to admit that you took, someone else's design, because it's always good to start with a tutorial, so that at some point, as you follow these tutorials, you can eventually get the basic idea of how to do it yourself in the future. So that's all I really have to say. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Have any requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll make sure to get to them. Goodbye.